Hello. I am trying another new setup with my desk. So let's hope this one works. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. All right, let's get started. Actually, probably the first thing we'll do. There's so much to do in Umamusume right now. I might just want to check real quick. Okay, I think we're okay. I did a few of the race things earlier. Oh, cool. You can see the cursor now. I turned on capture cursor, and so now you can look at where I'm pointing at. In the past, I hadn't had it on, so sorry about that. So I got a bunch of crap to do. And I'll probably do most of this off stream because I don't want to like bug people and take up people's time with it. And we even have this. What's going on? What is this now? Final round start. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could talk about this real quick. So here's my runners. I haven't been doing that good, but Fukukitaru eked out like a really clutch series of wins that got me into the finals. So I'm Group A qualified for finals, and it is because of Fukukitaru. She's doing like pretty good. Like she's up there. I know what's wrong with her. She's missing like she needs some late race velocity boost. She gets acceleration pretty well. You know, she has lots of acceleration skills. She doesn't have enough late race velocity improvement skills. So she can get up there pretty far. She usually gets up to second or third place. You know, she's usually in the top 3. But she just doesn't have enough to pull her into first place. So that's what happens with my Fukukitaru right now. I know now, and I know how to fix her. I just need better legacies. Like always, I need better legacies, right? Goldship is doing pretty good, but she's very inconsistent. So she's up there kind of like Fukukitaru. She got technically more wins than her, but she didn't get a 3 win in a row. So she's not the reason we're in the finals. She's just a bit more consistent in terms of like the random chance of her winning is a bit more averaged out, but she doesn't like she can't pop off as well as Fukukitaru can. She's a bit more luck based, which you can really tell because of wit, which is kind of funny because Fukukitaru is supposed to be the luck one, but her wit's just terrible. So she doesn't proc enough of her skills all the time. She's got pretty okay skills. She's not too meta or sweaty. She's just got really good speed, stamina, power is all. This was actually built for the Libra, but I'm using her here because she's just got really good stats. And then the only other one that was doing even kind of okay was Oguri. And really, I just could not. I struggled so hard to put together a good Christmas Oguri. I just couldn't do it. So I tried my best, couldn't get it. I got something that's okay, but it does not pop off enough because it doesn't have high enough wit. And, you know, without the wit, I can't do anything with her. So I kept trying to do runs with her. I didn't get anything good. So that's what we got. I'll do my entry for this later, but it's probably gonna be just Goldship, Fukukitaru, and Christmas Oguri. Aside from that, there is an event going on right now. Let's see it. So I've been doing daily pulls for this. I'm gonna pull the pity to get another nice nature wit card. I already got one. That's great. I'm going to get another one. There's the daily free 10 pulls for Tamamo Cross right now. And so I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should do my dailies, because if we're going to do 100 and some, if we're going to do like 100, well, there's no point in me doing dailies because I already got Tamamo Cross. So pulling the pity doesn't really help me here. I don't want more Tamamo Cross. So she's cool. She's a really cool character. I would love to get her, but I wasn't going to pull for her. But the fact that we got daily free 10 pulls, my first pull, I got her. So great, you know, like I don't have to go out of my way to pull for her. So I can just save the carrots, which is awesome. Not that I was going to spend them on her anyways, but it's like a bonus. It's like a bonus. Aside from that, for our team trials, we're actually in retention range and we're class 6. So like our hard work to improve our team is paying off. We're still not as consistent as I'd like, to be honest, so I don't think this is going to last. I think maybe, like, even this is kind of bad because everybody's, like, improving their team by a lot in Class 6. So, like, I'm not even 100% sure. Man, yeah, because it's Tuesday. This is unlikely to hold. Like, I might drop into demotion range again. Because this isn't actually that high. So, but, you know, we're improving. We're improving. So I might still demote. Even if I don't demote, I'm assuming I will demote next time. Because I'm not going to be building team trials. Okay. With that out of the way. Oh, there's also these transfer requests. I'll do the transfer requests later. Because those just kind of take time. With that out of the way, I guess we can go ahead and start working on our Major Orion. And that's basically what we're going to be working. What is all this? Increase rate for hot spring tickets. Okay, that's cool. TP cost halved. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I have enough trainer points. I don't need more. Oh boy. Okay, I guess we do have to do at least one transfer request though, because I forgot I was capped out. I'm always capped out. So long distance runner. Let's get somebody. Okay, we don't need Fukukituru. She's already great. Let's You know, I'd really like to get Oguri. Oguri or Saiyan Sky or Meisho Dodo. You know, I don't have a lot of front runners. Actually, let's go Meisho Dodo. So let's do Ascending. And let's look for our first Meisho Dodo that we... Well, there's some down here. I already scrolled past some. I promise I won't take too long doing this. We just need to free up. Okay, this one. What are you? What's up with you? Why are you starred? Your speed 3. All right, we'll keep that. We'll keep that, I guess. Let's mark it correctly. Okay. Another Meisho Dodo. What about you? Okay, you're not actually that good. I don't know why you're marked. Why are you marked? I feel like I'm missing something. Why would I mark her as favorite? Pace S, maybe. But that's not that impressive. This isn't that impressive. Let's go with this one. Okay, so this one right here. Let me check it over one more time because I'm kind of nervous. Like, why would I have marked her? She doesn't look very good. Her stats aren't that great. Was there a note? There's no note. Oh, this is before notes. Okay, let's just, whatever. Transfer. Transfer this Umamusume. I can talk, I promise. Transfer this Umamusume. All right, now we got our star pieces for Meisho Dodo. I really like Meisho Dodo, so she's probably my second favorite to Fukukituru. So I'll probably be trying to build her at some point. Okay, but we need to be running Major Orion because I don't have a good Major Orion legacy. I need a good one that I can inherit, which means 3-star. Or 9-star, rather. Sorry. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going... Let me type it down, actually. Let me go to my computer. Type down what we're looking for. Oh, I still have my goals from... What does this say? It's the goals from... Okay, yeah, this is... I still have this. So we're looking for... In this case... Power or stamina, I think. So I'm looking for power or stamina. Many white sparks, ideally 2+ pink green. Is that all I want to say about this? Really? I think so. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. So if I come to find more specific things I want to say, then I'll say them later. But it's something like that. That's kind of what we're looking for here. And I think the easiest way to do this is probably going to be... So we're going to definitely pull in a guest. And what I want to do... Because she has so many mile races. There's so many mile races that are good for you. So we're going to pull in Mile. And I'll need to get that from a guest because I just don't have... Ideally, we would get Mile in Major Orion. But this person, I think, I was looking at my legacies, seems pretty good. These aren't great legacies for her, but she's like a distant legacy. So she, you know, this isn't a great legacy, series of legacies for Major Orion. But that's okay because she's going to be like a distant legacy. She's going to be like not the direct legacy of Fukukituru. So we kind of just need something to make our runs more consistent. So this is going to be, we're going to bring this in for the Mile Sparks. And we're going to also get a bunch of power sparks from this. Unfortunately, it's not all, you know, unfortunately, it's not 9-star power, but look at that spark activation. This is somebody who spark hunts, or they're very lucky. So we're going to pull this one in for our guest. And then we're going to have to supply our own. I don't think we can supply a second guest. We don't want to anyways, because it's only 4 times a day. 5 times a day. I already did a run today. So now we need some other, and I think we'll do power. Okay, we have it set. I have it set to power. It doesn't need to be 2-star. It doesn't need to be 2-star. Do I want to give her stamina? Actually, because she has long races too is the problem. And I'm really not going to be training long. So actually, let's change it up. We'll bring stamina in. Stamina, let's see, what do we got here? Stamina, late, medium, long. That's not bad. That's not bad. Stamina, pace, late, pace. Okay, I don't like the paces. Is this the one I just looked at? Pace, late, pace, yeah. I mean, I guess we could go with this. Late, medium, long. Okay, so that gives us a pretty good chance of getting a second. I'd love to have this late and long. And I think that's the same Uma. Yeah, it is. And this is turf. I'm looking at pink sparks right now, so... I guess this is the best one, because what we really want is we really would like Mile or late. I don't really care too much for medium, but it wouldn't hurt to get. And if we're gonna get any of, if we're gonna get anything, I'd like to get late for style, running style. So I guess this is okay. So we'll go with this. And actually, let me look at the guests one more time. Is this filtered to just power? No, it's Mile. What else do we have? Let me see sparks. Stamina. We've got stamina. What's here? Mile, pace, Mile. I don't want that pace, really. Doesn't really help me. Stamina isn't bad because like we're gonna need a lot of stamina. We're not gonna be training it. Stamina, turf, Mile. Mile, that's not bad. Turf, Mile. This might be pretty good. This brings us up to Mile A. We're past Mile A with this one. So this, not bad. Not bad. Let's go with this one, actually. Let's go with this one. Okay. So I think there's our sparks. So we've got A, and A. It'd be great if we could bring dirt up a lot. But I can't. G is just kind of bad, and I don't have the sparks for it. So we got Stamina Mile. That's fine. Stamina turf, that's fine. Stamina late, that's fine. Stamina medium, I don't really want that, but it's the best I've got. Stamina long, okay. I think that's good. That's pretty good. And these 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, cool. So we're putting everything into stamina. We're really going to be pushing into power. And I did put together a power build here. So let's go ahead. Oops, I got a filter by power, not wit. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I want Yaino, I believe. So here's what I'm thinking. We need Kitasan Black. We got to make ourselves, we got to win races. So Kitasan Black still enters into our deck. I want Aishin for the late surger skills. So that's why I have Aishin here. And then there's Sweep, just because it's the only other good speed card that I have. I did try looking and seeing if I could bring in some other speed card. Honestly, I thought about making this 4 power, but I'm not sure if that's wise. We could try 4 power. We could try a 4 power run and see how that goes. Let's see. What do I got that's power? I feel like it's going to go bad. This is probably not worth it. This is probably mostly... Yeah, this is like Pace Chaser stuff. Yeah, I don't care about that. This would maybe be good, but it's so low. Like, that's not good. No, no. This maybe? Slipstream, ramp up. Those are good. Mile, eh. Shifting gears. What's shifting gears again? Eh. Mile, eh. Eh. Not great. This one was pretty good, but I don't have it. See, look. Ramped up, tailed held high. That's not bad. You know, the specials you get from it aren't great, but, you know, these two are good. And then what's this? Dirt. Yeah. But I only have, this isn't uncapped, and I'm not about to spend on it, so. And then this one, was this one good? Updrafters, which is Mile, and Pace Chaser, or Pace Corners. Not good. Whoops, I didn't mean to select that. What is this one? I wanted to look. Nimble Navigator, that's good. Straightaway Acceleration, that's fine. Medium Steadfast, it's like a nothing. It's nothing. Is she even uncapped? Why am I looking at this? No, she's not. Okay, I don't even have her uncapped, and I'm not about to spend on uncapping her. We're going to have a bunch of card pulls coming up shortly. Okay, I guess we could just do this one. So this is 4 power card, 2 speed. I think we're going to need 3 and 3, to be honest. But we can try this and see how it goes. So this will be a bit of an experiment, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's give it a shot. And oh my gosh, it uses half TP. I'm gonna just not have to use all my TP. It's a bit much to it's just a bit much. I can't do that many games. Okay, let's skip. We got a lot to go through here. Move my armrests out of the way. And, okay, there we go. Cool. Comfortable now. Okay, and, you know, the beginning's the same for just about everybody. We get our friendship up. That's what we're going to be working on. And then we will... Am I an idiot? I am. I am. Hold on. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Ugh. I can't select give up on this screen? What do you mean? Agenda. Career. Why can't I give up? Oh, it's on this screen. I see. No, thank you. I made a mistake again. You know, I have a bad habit of, like, not checking every little thing. So I don't want to be in Unity Cup. I want to be in URA Finale. Because that's the best place to Spark Hunt in. Okay. Let's do this again. Yeah, you know. Okay, it's okay. We're going to cap out on that anyways. And turn your points anyways. Okay, but the reason we don't want to do Unity Cup is we have much more control over what we get here. We can get better sparks and we can do more races here. Whereas Unity Cup is more about doing as much training as you possibly can. So we're, you know, that's why we're doing this, I guess. Okay, we're already up to great, so that's good. Bit of an energy waste there, but that's okay. And once we get past once we get past the junior make debut, I'll probably talk a little bit about, I'll just do like some casual chat about my day kind of stuff. But for now, let's just kind of stay focused through the beginning. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to explain about what we're gonna do. Here's something to explain. So I don't really want winning tickets skills. I mean, actually, these aren't bad. These aren't bad. We could do that. Usually you want to look for these exclamation marks to get your hints as well. Ramp up, that's good. I usually want Yaino, but I guess they both have pretty good hints for us. I forget this one. It's energy and mood. Okay, let's just get speed. None of this is good, so we'll rest. But yeah, we're going to prioritize more those hints than we normally would, you know? Stamina and skill point, mood, skill point, stamina, probably. Let's bring our agenda up. And then once we get to the end of Make Debut, we're basically just going to schedule a bunch of races. And I'm not going to bore you with that. I've already got them scheduled. I've got the schedule built. So we're just going to have to use it. I'll walk you through it, but I'm not going to like... okay, speed, because I'm a little worried about getting the right amount of speed, because we're not bringing any speed cards, and we are not... so we're not bringing any speed cards, or we only brought 2 speed cards, rather. So we're not bringing many speed cards. And, I guess that's it. Oh yeah, we brought no legacies. No speed legacies either. So, 8%, that's not great, but we can try it. That's good. The problem with this winning ticket card is that her final, like, event is like, hey, let me take half your energy. I'll give you a hint, but I'm going to take half your energy. It's a valuable hint, at least. It's a valuable hint. Okay, I'm not too worried about stamina because we got our legacies for that, so let's build up power. And then let's do this again. I want Asian, if I could. Okay, yes, that's what I'm looking for, that kind of thing. Okay, let's do this. I feel like when I'm not doing it on my phone and it's not like autopilot for me, I always feel like I'm forgetting something. But I think we're okay. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Okay. Now I will walk through what we're going to do for the training regimen. The race regimen, rather. Okay. Getting my phone out here so I have my talking points up. All right. Once they give me control back. So agenda, I've got both. I accidentally saved it to 2 locations. That's fine. Let's go to the race page so that she doesn't constantly interrupt us, but we'll talk through the schedule. Pretty much what we want to do is the first G1 is always here. It's December early. Let's go look at it real quick. Yeah, December early. And I brought in that mile spark so that we could do the mile races, because there's a lot of them. And the mile sparks are actually pretty valuable, because they bring you just stat gains if you get them. Whereas the mediums and higher, they bring you a little bit of a stat gain, but they usually bring some kind of a hint, and it's usually a hint that you don't really care about. They're still valuable, so you should still hunt for them. But they're not as valuable, I would say, as the mile. I don't think, at least. I don't think. I don't know. Or, you know what? It might be the dirt that's like that. I don't remember. Let me check. Let me check. Because it doesn't matter. We can't do dirt anyways. But it was either mile or dirt that just has really good spark. Like what the spark gets you is really good. So let me check that real quick. G1 sparks. Oh no, it's mile. It's mile. So like for example, and actually I should plan out a bit more carefully. This is the one I want because this will get us speed and power if we get this spark. Like that's what this gets us. This, there's nothing else to choose from. Actually, this one's pretty good too. It gives you speed and stamina. So that's pretty good. Then in year 2, classics year, here we go. We have to do the Junior Cup. It's a gold. It's a goal, rather. Then the next... Oh yeah, they're not gonna let me like look at them. I can only compete in the goal race here, which is the Satsuki Show. Satsuki Show. And that gets you Nakayama Racecourse, Hint, and Power. So it's not as good. And that's kind of usually par for the course for these... Where was the Oka Show? This was early April. February, March, April. Oh yeah, because we have to do... It's on the same day. I see. Then there's the NHK Mile, which we do have scheduled. The same day... Well, okay, no, that's the only one that's there this day. This is Speed and Power. Then there's the a goal race. So we have to do... Which one is it? It's this one right here. The Japanese Derby. We have to do the Derby. That gets us Tokyo Racecourse and Guts. Then there's the Yasuda Kinan. That gets us Tokyo Racecourse and Speed. It's a mile, so okay, maybe I'm wrong about it always being miles that give us those valuable ones. But, you know, they're certainly being able to win more races is valuable. So it is what it is. All right. Then we've got in late June. Wait, I passed it up. Late June. Down here. Okay, I actually want to set that one. Late, it's not June. Late June. This one. Save to schedule. We want that. Oh, that's why I didn't have that, because it's 3 in a row. Well, we could leave it there. Do as many of these as we can get. That's fine. We have to skip a lot of these things, but then there's the Kikuka Show, which gets us Kyoto Racecourse and Stamina. And there is the... But that's a goal, so I can't change that at all. So then early November, there is JBC Ladies Classic, JBC Classic. Those are pretty good. Queen Elizabeth is also here. There's 3 races here that you get another chance at later on. You know, it's the late October to late November races. I believe you can do those again. Or no, sorry, it's early November to early December. Well, basically the whole November to December. You can do those races twice, once in the classic year and once in the senior year. So what I like to do is I like to try to do some of them here. And really, this would not be bad to schedule in. Oh, it's dirt, though. That's why it's not scheduled in. I'm not... There's no way. There's no way. I can't do that. Okay. And I guess that's it for Classics year. And then we do something slightly different. We got the Aramakinen, and we can't do anything but the Aramakinen. Okay. Year 3, the February Stakes is here, but I don't really... no, it's in February, early February. But I can't do that, it's dirt. Osaka High, Takamatsu Nomiya is on the same day as the Tenno Sho, but I can't choose that, obviously, because I got to do the Tenno Sho. Then there's the Victoria Mile, that's Speed and Power. Where's that at? That's early May. Here. I should probably schedule that in, because that's pretty good. Okay, I thought I had this ready. I guess I don't. Then there's the Yasuda Kinan. And we already did, I thought, the Yasuda Kinan. Yeah, we already did the Yasuda Kinan. Well, we might not have, because we scheduled goal... scheduled. So we might skip it here. So really, maybe I should just remove it from here. Well, I'll leave it. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Because the only way I would do this is if I didn't do the NHK Takarazuka Kinen. Yeah, that's the only reason I would do that. So we'll leave it. But we don't want to do 3 races in a row unless the 3rd race is a goal race. Okay. Teo Show is dirt, I believe. Sprinter's Stake is sprint. We can't do that. Tennis Show Autumn. Late October. Oh, that's what we have scheduled. And then we brought in the Queen Elizabeth. Can I not do... Okay, those are all dirt. I can't... That's why I didn't do those. I was going to say, those are pretty good. Those have some pretty good sparks. Power Guts, Speed Guts, Stamina Guts, depending on which one you choose. This one's Stamina and Non-Standard Distance. But we can do that, and then we could probably... No, we can't do anything more, because it's Tenno Show, Queen Elizabeth. We can't schedule another race. What would we have scheduled here? Mile Championship? That's pretty good, isn't it? Do we already have Mile? Mile Championship. Mile Cup. Mile Championship is standard distance and speed. Whereas Queen Elizabeth 2 is... Are these all on the same day? Yeah, no. They're not. This is Mile Championship? It's here? Yeah, okay, so let's put that there. Now we just got to decide if we actually want to do the Queen Elizabeth or not. Mile Championship is standard distance and speed, non-standard distance and stamina. I think either's fine, honestly. We'll leave both of them up. Let's go ahead and save our new, because I added some things. This is what you want, though. You want as many as you can get in your agenda. So. Okay. I think we're all configured. We're all set up. Let me get a drink, and then we'll continue. Okay. And the goal is 1100 for power, 1100 for stamina, whatever we can get for speed. That's kind of what we're looking for here. We didn't bring in stamina cards because we have to win races. We can't, if we just brought in, we're going to get some stamina anyways from power training. And if we brought in just, if we just brought in like power and stamina, we're not going to win races. So we do actually want to win races. By the way, the other reason we're doing these hints is not only for the hints, but also because, okay, let's do this. Also because friendship goes up. So it gets you to your friendship training faster. Yeah, let's do that, sure. Okay, with that out of the way, I guess we can just kind of like casually talk as we go through this training. Today, I got my desk, I moved my desk around a bit more. So I think some things should be a little bit better. I am already noticing that some of it is pretty good. Like I used to have trouble. My mouse is wireless, and I used to have it plugged into the back of my computer, and it would sometimes have some connection issues when it was back there. Yeah, I guess we'll do this. It would sometimes have some connection issues back there. So I moved it to a thing that I have plugged in the front. I have a switch, like a monitor and keyboard switch thing in the front. And I just plugged it into that. All right, I set all that up and then plugged it into that. And it seems to be working a lot better now. So it's closer. It's not as like... Okay, I would like to do this, but 15 is a little too high. Let's rest. It's closer, so I think it's going to be a little bit more convenient. I also did buy a Bluetooth adapter or a Bluetooth dongle, despite not wanting to, because it using the Bluetooth in my PC case was just straight up not working. So, I guess we'll do this. So I like, it wasn't working for my, not just for my mouse, but also for my PlayStation controller. So I'm hoping that I don't have trouble with my PlayStation controller anymore as well. We gotta get some speed training in there. Our speed's terrible. So the desk is really coming together. I'm super happy about it. I really love, like, I'm surprised how much I love this drawing tablet. Because it's like, I'm not only using it for drawing, like I'm using it right now. It's my second monitor, and all I have to do is like glance slightly down to see it, and it's where OBS is, so it's really convenient, you know? So I'm really, really liking the XP Pen display monitor that or display tablet that I got. And I also figured out why it's got like a shortcut keyboard, and I figured out that that does not work on Linux, at least with general Bluetooth. You have to plug it in with their special Bluetooth dongle for it to work, but once you do that, it works fine. So that's great. So I plugged that in as well, and yeah, I don't know. So, and you can even configure it. You can configure the shortcut controller that they give you, and that works on Linux as well out of the box, so that's nice. I configured it to turn off. You can even turn off some of the modes for the scroll wheel, and so I did that because there's some modes for the scroll wheel that I just don't like. By the way, in case you didn't know this, 3 consecutive races or more, if your third or more race is a goal race, it will not negatively impact you. They're not mean like that. So that's why you want to organize things this way. So we're not going to take any kind of... we're not going to incur any penalty for this. So... what else do I have to set up for my desk, though? I mean, I think everything is mostly set up. I bought a, like, wire container. I'm tired of buying stuff. I will say that. I'm done buying stuff. I'm really done buying stuff. We gotta do this, man. But I bought, like, a little wire bin that I could kind of, you know, connect to the edge of the back of my desk, you know? And so I put all the wires up there, which is really nice. I probably should have did the top option. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this anyways, so let's rest. I don't know her card abilities yet. That's pretty good. Let's do that. I'm trying to think of what other things I need to do to my desk, but I think I'm kind of looking around. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have anything more to do with it. I think it's basically done. So my desk is in pretty good condition now. I'm very happy about that. I'm sure I'll find like 1 or 2 small things, but you know, for the most part, it's set up pretty well. Yeah, late surger hint. That's great. We are looking for late surger stuff, so that's why we're on the lookout for those. This is Fukukitoru Legacies. See, this is what happens when you have good legacies. You just get like a million hints. Okay, Satsuki Show. How are we doing? Guts are bad, but wits is bad, but that's okay. With these legacy spark hunting runs, sometimes you just gotta let luck, you know, do whatever. You know, you can only prep so much. Some of it's just gonna be in the hands of fate, I suppose, or the RNG, the cruel RNG machine that is Umamusume. Okay, bad. Sleep deprived. Didn't want that. We have another race. So this is one of the big problems of spark hunting is you're often doing races, so you don't really actually get a ton of time to do training, which is why I kind of wanted the... oh, and we came 6th. It's not worth it if you don't get first for these. They weren't worth it unless they're first. I mean, they're kind of worth it if you're 5th or greater because you get pretty good skill points. So you still get something for it, but I mean, that was definitely not good. You want to get 1st so you can get the chance at the spark hint. Okay, 4th. Okay, we gotta do trainings. She's a bit tough to train. You know, I'm used to doing spark hunting runs with Oguri, and spark hunting runs with Oguri is like put her in pace and forget about it. You know, you're probably training stamina anyways, so put her in pace, give her stamina cards, and just go. And you just can't do that with Major Orion. Okay, this is 3 or more, so we're gonna have to just rest. We can do another race after this. I'm not sure if that's wise. We got speed, power, Professor Curvature. It depends on what this training's like. It's fine. Let's do it. Cross our fingers on this one. Second. Well, it's second. You know, it's fine. It's not what we want. It's not what we want, but it's okay. All right, now we need to, like, do some training for a little bit. We gotta span a training here. Okay, I would have liked to have done that, but... All right, aside from the desk, I think, ooh, 45. I do kind of want to... There's a lot of good stuff going on right now. But I can't look. I can't turn that down. Let's do that. Aside from the desk, this week's streams, we got Umamusume, obviously. Let's get some more guts. And then tomorrow, it's kind of going to be the same thing. We've got Wagotabi tomorrow. Then we've got a drawing stream. I'm going to do another drawing stream. It's going to actually be something instead of just playing around and learning about the pen tablet. Because that's kind of what we did last time. So I'm looking forward to that. And Ace Attorney, we're going to do some more translation streams on Friday for Ace Attorney. And, okay, mood down. Great. Ooh, nice. And then Saturday, I think we're going to be finishing up Momodora. I'm pretty sure we're close to the end. There can't be that much more to go in that game. So I'm pretty sure we're going to finish up Momodora. I enjoyed that game. So it was a lot of fun. I'll have to figure out what the next game I'm going to play. Saturday is kind of like my general game. Like, here's a game that I'm playing kind of day. At least that's how it's been going. So I'll have to figure out what my next game I'm going to play is. Do I want to do this? Yeah, let's do this. Okay, good. I got the one I wanted. We're going to have to do the Japan Cup, so... Let's get speed. You're swole enough, girl. Alright, what are we turning down? Not great. Okay, so we can just go for it. Fine. I actually do like Major Orion. I just don't train her enough, so I'm not very familiar with her. There's too many to train. I think I've said that before, but it's true, you know. That wasn't great. We didn't come in first, but yeah, we got some more skill points. Ari Makinen after this. Yeah, let's do this. This will give us some energy down. That's why I hate that card, man. I need a better power card, SSR power card to swap in for that, but I don't really have much right now. This will do late. Second. Yeah, it makes sense. It's a little easier to consistently come in first, as I mentioned with Oguri. But yeah, I don't know what my next game's gonna be though. I'm gonna have to look at my giant list of here's crap I want to play and find the next like important one that I want to play, you know? You know, we're always going to be energy deficient, so we might as well get some energy back here for our trainings. And of course, it's a bad training. Of course. Well, you know what? We don't have many speed cards, so this isn't a bad training. We're unlikely to get 2 stacks of speed. Tissues. Okay, that does suck. Genuinely. I didn't need that. We're already having a bad enough time. Let's get energy back. But yeah, that's this week's schedule. I guess let's do recreation again. Heal her mood. Basically, the only things that are going to change... I am going to have to figure out what the heck I'm going to do for the drawing stream. Because I actually don't know. All I know is that I'm going to do a drawing stream. It'll probably have to be like practice, I guess. So, but I don't know what to practice, so I'll have to figure that out. Okay, we got to do this. We got to get the hints. Bad hint. Do this, get her friendship meter up a little bit more. It's kind of a wasted turn. I probably shouldn't have done that because we are going to have to run a race here. How are we doing prediction-wise? Not that that matters. What I really should do is simulate these races and find out what I need on average to do okay on these races as a late surger. And then aim for that stats-wise. I kind of just do what I think makes sense, but it's not the most stats forward approach, you know. We could do better. We could do better. I'm gonna have to rest after this, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's an awesome training, and it's not, so we'll just rest. At least the goal races don't take your energy, speed, power, straight descents. We gotta do runaway. At least the goal races don't take your energy. That's the good thing. And we're B on everything. That means she's gonna be okay, but she's late, which means she has a natural... I'm gonna call it deficiency. It's just harder for late surgers to power through on just stats, is what I've found. Late surgers is kind of an awkward running style. Unless you've got a really good ultimate. Her ultimate's really good, but you have to really be, like, trying to proc her ultimate. And, you know, for these races, we're not really trying hard to proc her ultimate. We're just kind of... You can't set it up like that, so you kind of just have to hope for the best. You usually get, you know, crap like this. So... Really, giving her more speed will make her more consistent. Which is kind of why... Okay, I gotta do that. Which is kind of why I'm thinking more speed cards would be the way to go. So that I can just keep her more consistent. She'll win more races. Speed also trains power. But it certainly doesn't train power by enough. You know what I mean? It trains it by an amount, but it's not a good amount. But the longs, because our speed is kind of low, and our stamina is kind of not the best, longs just aren't going to be the easiest thing for us to win in, I think. Longs and mediums. Well, this is a medium. We won it, so that's good. If we were working on her stamina, maybe, but she's late. She's a late surger, so that makes her hard. I mean, I guess we could push her up to pace and focus on stamina and make her another stamina legacy. That is actually doable. We could think about that. Nah, let's just rest. Heck yeah. Okay, we gotta do that. We're dangerously close to the end of the career run, and we're not at 1100. Really, we need 1050, but we're really far away from that, so I think let's rest. We don't have much training remaining, so... Okay, I didn't need that. Oh, man, come on. What? Alright. If they mood down me again... Oh, and then I'm gonna get this. Great. We got this. You know, the nice thing... This is a scheduled, it's not a... I guess we could do this. We could do this. If we win these races, it has a chance of raising our mood. So that's another thing to kind of like take into consideration when you're doing spark hunting. Yeah, like here. We got our mood up. So I didn't need to waste a turn on mood there. I think I want the top one. Yeah, I don't want to end the... Yeah. And then here, I am just going to rest. Well rested. Good. Let's get speed. Mile versus... Let's actually do this. Look at that, man. That's giving us even more power than training power. Oh, come on. Okay, this 15, 19. Let's just do this. I can't heal her mood again. She mood downed on me like 3 times senior year. I just don't have the... I don't have it. I don't have the time to fix her mood again. You know, that's the speed trainings though. That was doing great for our power. Almost better than the power trainings. Actually, it was better than power trainings. Okay, we'll just do this. I'm not healing her mood. I can't do it. I need the energy versus the mood right now. Okay, what did we win by? 2.5 lengths. If you're only winning by a length or a half a length, like you're in the danger zone. 2.5. Oh man. They're really gonna make this hard on me. Either these are 10, so just go ahead and do this, I guess. We're not gonna reach 1100. We're way too far behind. But I guess we could get something just in case to make her more consistent. We didn't even get Professor of Curvature or Swinging Maestro or whatever. That sucks. So we can get that. We can get that. That's max. Anything that's max, we don't even have a chance of getting more hints. So you might as well just get it. I don't really care about that, I don't think. When followed by, I don't think, maybe. You know, there's probably, 96 is really not bad though. Let's see, what else do we got? We've got Outer Swell. Slick Surge. Position Pilfer. I want to get her some skills so that we don't struggle too hard through these, through the finals. Usually you should wait till the very end, but yeah, see. So we'll try again. And then her mood will go up by 1. Maybe that'll be enough to... Okay, good. The mood is only temporary. It goes back down to normal. Man, this sucks. Okay, well... Didn't even get to 1100. I put 4 power cards in there. I mean, not all of them are good power cards, so... Come on, man. Mood up. Seriously? Okay, whatever. There we go. Thank you. Okay, we need the 3 speed cards. That's what we learned here. We need the 3 speed cards. This definitely isn't going to cap us on, or it's not going to bring us to SS range on power, so that's unfortunate. How close were we? Not even that close, honestly. But let's still get our skills as if we were gonna, you know, get stuff. What you want to do here is you don't want to get any of these ultimate skills because you can't get sparks for those. So there's no point. You want to start by prioritizing the things, and I kind of already did, that you really, really want. I already sort of did that. Then we can get stuff that's not as important, but still good. Bring in home stretch, sure. This, because it's maxed, that and that. This. And then you could bring in your gold skills, so might as well get Professor of Curvature. In Body and Mind might not be bad. Fast and Furious, good. 135. There's got to be something that's a gold for 135. Ugh, by 1 point. 136. That would have been good. Well, I guess then the next best thing would be maybe one of these. I don't really care too much about those, to be honest. Sympathy might not be bad. I guess we can start bringing in green skills. So this is kind of what you do is you get to the point where, okay, we can only do the one. Let's see, which one do I want the most? Probably I do want standard distance the most. Then we've got 72 remaining. What was that, 70? Mile corner. I'd rather get the sympathy. Gold skills give an increased chance of getting the basic skills spark. And then if you get a second level, like for one of these, for example, it also increases the chances, but it's by a very tiny amount. The gold skills are by a much larger amount, so we'll do that. And then we'll see what we got. Next. Okay, good ultimate. 3-star. This is not bad for a direct legacy because she's 2 speed, 2 pace, 3 for her alt. That's great, but not for pace, so that makes that kind of not great. Spark activation's okay considering that she didn't win that many races. Like, she got 2 of the race sparks, so that's fine. Then she got standard distance, position pilfer, and late surger straightaways. This is great. I wish she wasn't pace. That would have made her a pretty good direct legacy. But as it is, she's not a good direct or indirect legacy, I don't think. She's okay. She's okay. In a pinch, it depends. Not really. Not really, because you would never want to bring in that pink spark. So, not with that alt. So. Okay. First one down. We didn't get what we wanted. That's fine. We got to do another transfer. So let's get that out of the way. Let's do this one. Sure. A runner with plenty of stamina. So can I not filter? I can't filter. Okay, that's annoying. I want... Okay, was that a failed Major Orion? That's the one that we just got. So... 3-star. 3-star lips pump some iron. Why'd you have to be pace? Let's keep her for a while. Let's choose somebody else to throw away. What about you? That's bad. Bad, not great. She's not a good ace. Let's choose her. S pace. It's not good though. She's not going to be an ace. Sorry. Goodbye. Okay, on to the second one. We're gonna stick with these legacies. Let's switch up our... We're definitely bringing Yaino. I think that was really good. Let's switch this out to speed again. I think speed is the play here. I think we're not consistent as I would have liked. So we'll bring sweep back in. And we'll just do 3 and 3, I think. Really don't like this power card, but I don't know what else to replace it with. I mean, this is technically a little bit better, but the skills that she gives isn't, you know, well, ramp up, slipstream. Shifting gears is the only one that I really don't care about. Straight descent, I don't care about. You know, she actually gives more skills I care about, so that's why... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We'll stick with her. I don't like it, but we'll stick with her. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Okay, on to the next one. This sucks. Let's just recreation. Kind of a waste, but not a good training, so it's kind of not worth it. Okay, this is worth it. Okay, what else do I have to talk about? Let me think. I guess I can talk a little bit about like how I'm feeling about streaming so far, because I've been streaming for about 2 weeks now, 3 weeks now. And it's kind of nice. I don't know. I think what I like about it is it just like forces me to do things, whereas normally I would just like get off of work and kind of, I don't know, I stayed pretty productive outside of work, but there were definitely a lot of days where I would just like doom scroll or whatever. It's too easy to do that. So you know, this kind of like, hey, I made a schedule, here's the things I'm gonna do, and then I sort of weirdly feel like I have to do them. So you know, it helps in that regard. I mean, I'm always playing Umamusume, so the only reason I made a stream out of this is because I like the game so much that I feel like I want to stream it, you know what I mean? Actually, it'd be great if I could stream it more, but I don't know where I would find the time with the other streams that I have going on. Okay, it's good to get this out of the way early, you know? Yeah, good to get that out of the way early. Now we don't have to worry about it hitting us randomly throughout the run. There's still, like, I've learned a lot about and while streaming. I feel like I'm still learning more. And I feel like there's still more to learn. So. One thing that's kind of annoying is they don't let you edit your thumbnails more than so many times a day unless you've, like, validated... You've like done some personal identification thing, which I haven't done yet. I don't want to do that. I kind of just want to stream for fun. Why do you have to know who I am for me to stream for fun? That's kind of annoying, I think. And it's also annoying that they lock those things behind your, like, some kind of identification system. I don't know. I don't know why they need to do that. I feel like they don't need to do that, you know? In general, I will say this. 5th, are you kidding me? Come on, it's the make debut. I will say this. YouTube's UI for their like YouTube Studio or whatever, awful. Like awful UI. One of the worst. It's so confusing. Like I'm never on the right page, and the things that I want are never where I expect them to be. It's like, it's terrible. Like, I don't understand how the UI is that bad. It's an awful, awful UI. Yeah, go ahead, food. We didn't get any of those last run. I mean, I'm streaming on YouTube not because I love YouTube, but because it just seemed easy. Like I had a YouTube account and I already did a little bit of streaming. The thing that's nice about YouTube streaming is you get the archives. So it creates archives of the videos, and that's convenient. But man, the experience of streaming on YouTube is kind of a pain. Like, I don't really like it that much. I mean, when I'm actually streaming, when I've actually started streaming, like right now, it's fine, because I don't have to interface with the entire rest of... Oh, this is a bad place for that to proc. I don't have to interface with the entire rest of the website. But man, whenever I have to do something on the website, it's like, just... I would rather not. I would rather not. I hate it. Okay, good. We got first that time. And we got to set up our agenda. Congratulations, you won. All right. My agenda, load list. Okay. None of those are very good. I guess we just do wit again. Let's see, what else about streaming? You know, one of the other nice side effects of it is it made me reorganize my desk, which is something I've pushed off for forever. Oh, speaking of reorganizing things, I still have not set up my new phone. My old phone is still just kind of occasionally crashing on me, which sucks, but I don't know, I just haven't had time. So I still haven't set that up. I really, really need to, though. Like, it's starting to bug me. It's already bugged me. It's been bugging me. Oh, come on, man. Can I get one run where she doesn't mood down? That would be great. You know, I did some runs off stream for this, obviously. And I don't know if I've gotten a run yet where she hasn't mood down like 3 times. I don't know if she's just more prone to mooding down, or not, but... Oh, I don't have enough fans. Oh, because I lost that first race. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, we got to get more fans then. I guess we could do this. Because I don't think we're going to be able... Yeah, we need 1,000 fans. So we have to win this. Okay, we're off to a bad start. Yes, okay, we won it. So we'll be able to do the race tomorrow, at least. Congratulations. Go ahead. Ooh, that's really good. Ah, screw it. Let's... I raced so that I could do this, but that's a good training. It's on guts, which I don't really want, but it, you know... I don't have a good excuse there. Let's just do the training. Yeah, but that's OP. We should have won that. Would have been really bad if we hadn't. I think I pushed... Well, we're trying different cards this time too. I really think the 3 speed is going to help us a lot. I'm questioning if it's time for us to start pushing into there'll be a better training for that. What else? I guess let me check my list of crap to talk about. I guess I can talk about, like, what other games I'd like to play. Because, you know, we're almost done with... Mood down again? We're almost done with Momodora. So we're going to have to play some other game after Momodora. I have been told multiple times to play the Nonary games. The reason I don't really want to play them right now... Another mood down. Okay. 3 mood down. We've already had 3 mood down. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. But yeah, the Nonary games, I'm sure they're good. But I think they're kind of long, right? Like, that's kind of what I've heard. Like, I heard 999 is pretty long. So that's like the only thing that's kind of been keeping me away from them. But I'd like to do a story-based game if I could. So like maybe the Nonary games, maybe I'll actually play that now. Oops. Or like, I think if it's not going to be like a story-based game, like a novel, like a visual novel or something, what would I like to play, man? I don't even know. Oh, do we want to do this? What is this? This is the Satsuki show. She's E on speed. There ain't no way. We gotta go up to pace. Okay. Not with that speed. Yeah, Nonary games. Actually, I can kind of see my list here to the side, coincidentally. Let's just kind of scroll through a little bit. You know, I still haven't played Nier Automata. And I've always been interested in playing that, so maybe Nier. That might be a fun one. So that I would like to play. What else? I'm scrolling through. I already played Silent Hill F. A lot of games, but like I buy them and then I lose the will to play them. Okay, we gotta do that. I don't know. I'll find something. I'll find something. I thought I'd have more ideas for games to play or whatever, but I guess I kind of don't. I guess I just don't have anything immediately on my radar that I want very well to play, very much to play. Congratulations. We got the goal. We're gonna leave her pace for a while because her speed is bad. That might have been a good time to drop her down to late because it was a medium, I thought. I don't think I can do this. Yeah. Let's just rest. Working on strength. I know our speed is bad. Let's do that. I can't not. I can't not. I don't know. I might want like just a smaller game. You know? I'm tired of these like 40+ hour like when I was younger, I loved games that were like forever long because it's like I would get games so rarely, you know? But now that I'm an adult and now that I have disposable income, it's like I can kind of get a game sort of whenever I want. Like games are kind of expensive, but if I really want it, I can get it, you know? But I don't have the time to play them. 3-stack, we had to do that, man. I don't have the time to play them anymore. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Too many games and not enough time, I guess. What would probably be more interesting to look at would be like my wish list on Steam. Because I think at a certain point in my life, I kind of just stopped buying games. 19 and 10. 19 and 10. Let's do 19 here. But there certainly have been games that I've like wish listed still. Can you not mood down for like a day? Oh my gosh. She's like, what is that? Is that the 4th or 5th mood down? We're gonna start keeping count. Okay, let's go late now because this is, yeah, this is a long. We'll go late because we're only C+ in stamina. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I really can do with the fewer of those mood downs. That's so bad. But I also don't want all my time to be taken up by playing games. Like, if you try to keep up with all these games that release, that's all you're going to do is play games, like, all day, every day, for forever. And I don't know. I got other stuff I want to do, I suppose. But I still want to play games, so it's going to have to be something special. Like, you know, I guess I will say this. I'm not going to just pick something just to pick something. Like, if I can't find a game that I, like, really, really want to play, I'm sure there's a game. There's lots of games. There's tons of games that I've passed up on over the years because I just haven't had time. And now that I have a little bit of time and I can do it on Saturdays, I don't know. I'm going to probably be able to find something. But the point is unless it's something that I really, really want to play, like, I don't think I'm going to play it. The unfortunate thing is that, it tends to be that those gaming streams, like, I get some amount of activity on, like, this, like, Umamusume and, you know, like, the translation streams and stuff like that. I don't get, like, any activity on just, like, me playing some game that I want to play. You know, I do have a friend who, I have a friend who put together a ROM hack. So I was thinking about that. That might be a fun thing to play. It's like a graphics ROM hack where he changed some of the sprites and stuff like that. So I think that might be fun. I mean, legal, you know, the legality of that is a little confusing, I think. I don't know. But, I don't know. Sounds like something fun to do. I only really want to play it just because my friend made it, you know. I guess we should just do whatever we need here. We kind of need stamina. Let's give her stamina. I mean, we're going to get a bunch of stamina, but... Nice. Okay, good. 12, 21. 12, 21. Well... Let's do this. You know, it might actually be that we need to bring in some more power sparks, too. To make it easier for us to hit that 1100 cap. I feel like it shouldn't be that hard with the cards that we have, but we're also not getting very lucky, I don't think. So maybe we do need to bring in a little, like maybe, you know, 6 or so power sparks. Stars. Oh, this is good. We could do this and get some power. Yeah, let's do the race, I think. We should be good for this, yeah. This is a medium. Let's stick with late. Okay. A lot of it is playing by ear. Like, oh, I think she'll be okay at this, you know, kind of thing. Movies-wise, I was gonna watch Shoplifters last weekend, but my weekend was really busy and I had some things that I told people I would do for them. Sleep deprived, man. So I kind of had to do that. So I didn't get to watch a movie. I'm already like screwing up my watch one movie a week plan. Speaking of plans, I feel like I have. I should have thought about that a little harder. That was a long. I would have left her late for a long. One thing I'm feeling is that I just have too much going on, because I do stuff outside of the streams as well. But you know, the streams, each stream. Come on, stop mooting down. Are you kidding me? Each of the streams is me like learning or doing a different thing. And then I've got a life outside of the streams. So it's like the only sort of like relaxation that I really get is on Saturdays. And then I stream myself playing a game. So I am kind of wondering, this is a mile. Should I bring myself up to pace? Maybe. Let's bring up to pace. Yeah. You know, I'm starting to feel it, like I'm doing too much. You know, I have too many different things I'm trying to learn. But it sucks because like I want to learn all those different things. I don't know. There's lots of statements about like I can't think of any off the top of my head, but like, oh, if you try to do many things, you'll be bad at all of them or whatever. You won't be able to do any of them. Yeah, that's probably true. So, but you don't know what you like until you try it. So I'm kind of hoping that even if I don't do all these things for forever, maybe I'll learn something about myself, or, you know, something about the things that I like, I guess. Takarazuka Kinen. This is a medium. Do I want to bring her up? She is pace. Let's bring her back to late. Okay. Umamusume takes up a lot of time. You know, if there's anything I should cut out, it's maybe Umamusume, but I like it too much, you know? So I don't want to do that. Yeah, I want to do that, but... Plus, I still haven't gotten Fukukitaru her champion meet win yet. Championship meets win. I gotta do that. We're not getting to 1100 again. We gotta figure something else out. We're not getting to 1100. 24, 21. This is probably better. So we'll probably need to plan some better legacies here. Speed, speed, power. Let's do this. We got to start pushing into power a little bit more. 21, 30. This is also not a very good... We're B+. You know, it doesn't matter what we do here because there's no way she's... Unless we get something huge. 19, 21. Okay, we'll do this, I guess. There's just no way this is going to turn into 1100 for power. And she keeps mooting down. You're breaking my heart. Oh my gosh. Stop it. I'm not healing her mood. I'm literally not. I'm done. She can mood down all the way to all the way to like awful for all I care at this point. She's already not gonna get to 1100. Was that scheduled? Yeah, it was a scheduled. Oh, mood up. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you, winning ticket. Yes, yeah, that's pretty good. Nah, just whatever. There's no way. We're too far from 1100. It's impossible. So just get whatever sparks you can get and hope for the best. She's at least over B, you know. So she's got a regular chance, but not like an elevated chance of getting a... Oh, 3, yeah. But not an elevated chance of getting a 3-star. That's why we're aiming for 1100, in case you don't know. 1100 and greater, it's the best chance that you'll get at getting a 3-star. Your odds improve from 1% to 2%. Or something like that. So it's worth it. It's worth it, especially when all you're doing is spark hunting. But I guess, you know, if you really think about it, the bigger deal is getting things to B, because if things aren't B, there's no chance of it being a 3-star. So just bringing them up to B is good enough for the most part. Bring them up to B, get as many races won as possible. That's probably the best thing that you could do. Why am I thinking about this? I don't need to think about this. I think she's okay, stats-wise. We should be fine. Actually, she's not okay stats-wise. She's just yeah, look, 1.5. We're in the danger zone here. And we're not going to be able to train, so she's not going to get better. Watch it be a good training. Yeah, it's a good training. We're going to have to rest, though. Good rest, but bad time for it. All right, let's get her some skills, because well, we're definitely doing that. That's great. Let's see. Guess we could ramp up. Position pilfer. Outer swell. Groundwork. Do I need groundwork? I don't need groundwork for her. Whatever. Let's just get all the you know, basic skills. There we go. We'll learn those. We'll leave the rest for later. What is this? This is a medium. I don't need to add more stamina. So I've done the best I can do for you. It's in your hands now, Major Orion. Okay, that's better. We still didn't win by much. So this is going to be a tough one. Well, no, we should be fine. We should be fine. It doesn't matter. We're not going to reach 1100 anyways. Just speed will get her more consistent, so better chance of her winning the finals here. You know, there is something to be said about maybe you don't even really need to, like, get to 1100. Because getting to 1100, your odds improve from 1% to 2%. That's not a lot. Really what happens is there's a dice roll to figure out what stat they improve, and then there's a dice roll to figure out how many stars. And the stats improve from 5% to 10% on your chosen training, or on your chosen whatever is 1100 or higher. And so, you know, in that sense, it's worth it. Let's get these. I don't think we had anything else. But that's about it, you know? So, is it really worth it? I don't know. Wow, we've got lots of skill points and not a lot of things to spend them on. Let's get this. Anything for 76. Give me something. Nothing. Nothing for 76. Okay, is there something I can rearrange up here? That actually, oh no, it's 77. We got 157 if we don't do that other green skill. We could get like hesitant, I guess. Groundwork. Groundwork isn't really needed for what I'm building here. You know, she could be okay for the medium. Let's get her medium. That leaves us 57, which we can't really do much with, or anything with, right? But if we get rid of firm condition, we have 120. Is there anything I can do with 120? Wait, there was. No, it was 126. 120. I could do hesitant. So it's either the green skill, firm condition, or hesitant. You know, I'm more likely to use a green skill than I am to use hesitant, a debuffing skill. So let's do that. Okay. Let's see what we got. All right. Don't care about that. Okay, Sparks. Guts. I didn't want Guts, but Long. That's good. Bad Ultimate. Meh on the Sparks. This is another meh. I'd say this is Glue. Probably Glue, I would call it. Okay. I think we could do one more, and then that'll bring us to 2 hours. So no break today. That's fine, no. Oh yeah, we gotta do the transfer. All right, what do I want to transfer? Let's transfer... How about you? See, this one got to 1100, and it got there with 3 power, 2 speed, and a stam. So I was pretty lucky there, I guess. But yeah, 1. Yeah, this is kind of useless, ain't it? 1 star, it doesn't... I wouldn't even use that for a legacy. So I guess... Yeah, I guess we can get rid of that. Okay. Actually, let me think about this. Because we could either do 1 more and then call it, or we can take a small break and then do 2 more. I'm thinking let's take a small break and then do 2 more. I think I can do that. So let's go to the concert theater. And we will put something on. What do I want to put on? Preview. Download. Okay, we're gonna turn off our goal. Yeah, sure, we'll do this. The Be Right Back sign up here. And we'll watch 2. Because I like usually watching 2, but we only watched 1 the last few times. So we'll watch 2. We'll do a small break, and then we'll come back and we'll do 2 more career runs, I think. So, okay, I'll be right back.
君と夢をかけるよ何回だって勝ち進め勝利のその先へサンシャイン前を向けばパッション高鳴るファンファーレ青空一直線ちょっとへこむ時はパッと耳すませてフィールにその背中押してたいから気持ち陳列それぞれに続く地平線決定迷わないで止まらず行こう君と夢をかけるよ何回だって巻き起こせスパン諦めないで I believe いつか決めたゴールにフライ届け全速で走りまくろうネバーギバー風も音も光も追い越しちゃって誰も知らない明日へ進め君と夢を重ねてるひたむきに輝いたストーリーどこにいても虹を見上げて同じ想いでいられる友達以上仲間でライバル努力だってなぜか嬉しい競い合って近づいてゆくパラレルのさデスティニー限界だって超えてみせる諦めないで I believe いつか決めたゴールにフライ届け全速で走りまくれもっと笑い合えた季節の中で風も音も光も追い越しちゃって誰も知らない明日へ進め君と夢を重ねてるこの胸に昇る太陽噛みしめてこう君と夢をかけるよいつまでも希望と共に
Okay, we're back. All right, that was fun. I like doing those for like a break. I think it's fun. All right, back to the spark hunting mines. If I can get there. Okay, there we go. All right, let's think this over a bit because this was pretty good because this was stamina and it brought in some better, this mile turf. It brings in better pink sparks for me. So I think we'll leave the guest, but do we have anything that we can replace? Because I think we're definitely going to need to make ourselves more consistent at getting to 1100. So let's pull in power. And actually, yeah, we could do 2-star or above. That's fine. Because she's going to be an indirect legacy. That's okay. So we do got a power here. What is she? She's medium, which is eh. We got power here. Turf, medium. That's a little better, honestly. That can't be good. That can't be good. Sprint, late pace. What would this do for us? It would make us D on sprint, which doesn't help. So I guess, and it's also not as good affinity-wise. If I had to choose between these two, I would choose this one because of the turf. Turf is a little bit more valuable than the mediums to me. So... Oh, but then we're not getting long up to... Does this get long up? Ah, oh, crap. This one gets long up. I want to sort by affinity bonus. Is that what I'm sorting by here? No, I'm sorting by name here. Why? Affinity bonus. Descend. So we got that. Okay, that's good. It's fine. It's fine. Affinity bonus descend. So this is actually pretty good for affinity. What does she give though? Power, speed, stamina. Long, late, and medium. That's pretty good actually. But the sparks aren't there. Power, 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 medium, medium, medium. We've got a Fukukitaru here actually. Late, mile, medium. Ooh, woof. That's pretty good. Late mile medium, and it's one of my spark hunted ogres. Power, stamina, power. You know, that's not bad for training an indirect legacy. 163. But we'll get a lot of spark activation, I think, because of all of this. It helps out just a little bit. Really, I should probably do something a little bit more even like this. But I don't love that this is medium, medium, medium. We might have to do it anyways. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm thinking going half and half on stamina power here is going to be a good thing. We'll keep it 3 and 3. But we really just need something to boost our chances of hitting that 1100 like range. So let's try it. Let's see how it goes. Skip, skip. Let's go. I don't know why I did that. Sorry. I don't know why I clicked that. I did intently click it, though. I was like, I'll click this now. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm hoping that this weekend I'll be able to watch Shoplifters, because I've been looking forward to watching that movie. Same with Tokyo Godfathers or Tokyo Grandparents or whatever the heck it's called. Nah, let's just rest. A bit of a wasted rest, but... Okay, this is a better training anyways. Let's do it. I'm really behind in Umamusume too. That's one thing. Like, that's why I kind of want to do more Umamusume streams, because I'm so far behind. Like, I have not finished the new story event that dropped. I haven't even started it. Or no, I did start it actually, now that I think about it. But I haven't completed it. And you know, there's all this stuff. Actually, we should go through that. There's a bunch of stuff happening for the I think it's the first anniversary, the year anniversary celebration. Ooh, really good. Holy crap. So yeah, I really want to catch up on some of that stuff, but there's just a lot going on. That's good, but we really ought to rest. Sleep deprived, man. You know, we're not going to be pushing as much into stamina. You know what? I'm tired of not getting power to 1100. So let's go a little bit harder on power. Let's do this, I guess. I still haven't gone through all the Umamusume stories as well. I've got a bunch of those that I just haven't watched. My one friend told me he really likes King Halo's story. So I should probably watch that one at some point. You know, that would be... I think I've already mentioned that even. I was going to say, you know, watching the stories on stream would be a fun thing as well. But kind of like, there's tons of recordings of the stories. You could find the recordings of the stories anywhere. So I'm not sure how actually interesting that is. And there's already tons of content with that. So let's load this list so we have it ready to go. I don't like that this is guts, but we got to take that training. It's pretty good. I will tell you, I was really, really happy that Fukukituru was the one who brought us to the finals. Because I thought for sure in second round Group A's, we would have just dropped. Like, I didn't think we were good enough. And so here begins the mood down circus. So, you know, when she got the 3 wins, and she got all 3 wins, man. It was the only 3 wins we had for that set. And she got them. She got all of them. And brought us to the Group A finals. I was really, really happy. So I want to see her like take home the gold at some point. That's why we're doing all this legacy training. Yeah. It's guts. I don't really want to train guts more than I have to. Yeah, we gotta rest anyways. Nice. Mood up. Okay, actually, let me check. 6,500. Oh no, that's how many fans you get. Hold up. Race. Let's just check on this screen. Yeah, we got the requirement, it looks like. I swear. Does she, like, I should look into that. Does she just, like, have an increased chance of mood down? Like, I've never ran another runner who moods down so often. Okay, gotta bring her up to pace. Her speed's awful. I should know this by now. Yeah, top 1's fine. If it's good, it's not that good. I was gonna say if it's good, I have to take it, but... alright, let's do this. Fine. We're in the danger zone for speed, though. Carry yourself with swagger. Oh yeah, no, it's a required goal race. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, sure. It's okay. We'll be okay. For art on Thursday, so I said I'm going to do like beginner's practice, but I still don't really know like what specifically that means. You know, what kind of practice I'll be doing. Stop mood downing, please. I beg of you. But you know, in the past, I've done things like figure drawing. That's pretty good practice. So maybe figure drawing. But I think I gotta start at like the very beginnings of beginnings. You know what I mean? Like I gotta find, here's the things that you should be good at before you move on to the other things. And I should work on those. So it might just be like something like that. I don't know, like shapes or something, you know? Maybe that's a good thing to do. I don't know, are shapes a good thing to... I have to imagine. If you can't draw a cube, like, or a sphere or whatever, how are you gonna draw like a face? Ooh, that's good. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. I was thinking about completing the friendship training for Yaeno, but man, that's a good speed training, so we're gonna take it. My trick of going to the gym early hadn't been working the last few weeks. There's just been a lot of people there. However, usually getting into February, people kind of lose their motivation from the New Year's. So I'm thinking that things will calm down at the gym around then. What is this? What is the Satsuki show? It's a medium. We got okay stamina. We should be okay for this. I'm considering pushing her back, but her speed's just not good enough. We gotta keep her pace. Okay, well. So all that is to say, though, that there's lots of people at the gym still in the morning. I think I just got lucky the first few times. But I think it'll wane because people be getting tired of continuing to go to the gym, so. Not that I want it to. You know, if you're going to the gym regularly, you know, good on you. Like, keep doing it. Keep it up. It's really, really, really important. I guess I can talk about that a little bit. Like, because I see a lot of people go to the gym for weight loss, like, only. What is this? This is the Derby. Let's drop her back to late. Well, she's going to be competing with a lot of people. Late. Sure, late. See how it goes. Okay, good. But, you know, I see a lot of people go to the gym because they want to lose weight. And honestly, I think that's the wrong way of thinking about the gym, frankly. If you want to lose weight, change your diet. Like, that's the guidance. Like, nobody wants to say that, but that's just the definite truth. Like, if you want to lose weight, change your diet. But the gym is still good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to not go to the gym because the gym is still incredibly, incredibly valuable. Okay, we can do this, but then we won't be able to do the Takarazuka Kinen. What is the Takarazuka Kinen? It's a medium. I guess I'd rather do this between the two because we don't have a lot of... We're probably better suited for the mile. So we'll push her up to pace. And then we'll do the mile. Okay, good. So yeah, the gym is still good though. It's still really, really, really valuable. Because... like, even if you maintain a healthy weight, you could have, like, poor... It's like working out your insides. That's a weird way of thinking about it. But it's like good circulation, healthy blood, you know, healthy heart. You know, stuff like that is what the gym will do for you. I did this just to complete her. I probably shouldn't have. That was a bit of a waste. And now I'm not going to be able to do a training. It's not that worth it, so whatever. So it's still really, really valuable to go to the gym. It's just like, you know, if you're doing it for weight loss reasons, that's not why you should be going to the gym. You know, there's other things you can do for weight loss. And those other things, and I don't mean like unhealthy things like medication or whatever. I guess I shouldn't imply that that's unhealthy. Natural. You can naturally lose weight without going to the gym. Healthily, naturally lose weight. So, but it is just straight up a lifestyle change. You have to do it. The only reason I mention this is because I see some people going to the gym, and I can tell they're there because they want to lose some weight, and that's fine. But it sucks because it's not socially acceptable for me to be like, hey, if this is your goal, you know, you should do this instead. But that's just, it's the truth though. So like, if you're struggling with your weight or whatever, I don't know, change your diet. Like, it's your diet. I promise you, it's your diet. Like, the amount of people that's not true for is so astronomically low that you're unlikely to be one of them. It's probably your diet. Like, you should change your diet. And then that's kind of, you know, relieving, I think, because if it wasn't your diet, then you've got a big hill to climb. Like, you've got to change both your diet and you got to exercise more. And the exercise more part is really, really hard. I think the exercise part is harder than the, like, consistently doing it. I believe it's harder than changing your diet. I don't know. Maybe it depends on the person for whether or not that's true. But think about it. Like, you don't have to actually go to the gym. If your goal is to lose weight. I mean, you should go to the gym, but you don't have to if that's your goal, is to lose weight. That's a freeing thought, I think. You know, I think it's a good thing to realize that you can attack that problem in different ways. And I encourage you to. I don't know. I feel strongly about this though because I used to be overweight and I took care of it, you know. But that was like the biggest thing I learned because I went to the gym like all the time. I tried, that's what I was trying. I was going to the gym. And it took me forever to realize, like, no, you got to change what you're eating, dog. You suck at eating. Like, you're eating bad crap that is like bad for you. I think here's another thing that I think is really bad. It's the Arya McKinnon. We probably should keep her late. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I figured we wouldn't win that. But another thing to learn is, like, you know, one of the things people like to say is like, well, I exercised so, and then they like give themselves a treat or whatever. Don't do that. Like, just don't do that. Because that is the slipperiest of slopes and that you are purposefully stepping on. And, you know, it has to just like be a lifestyle change. Like, you can't do that stuff. That's not okay. Well, it's okay. It's your life, you know, do whatever you want. But like, if your goal is to lose weight, if you give yourselves those snacks, I don't know. Everybody's different. I've found that if I give myself those snacks and I make the snacks okay somehow, like, I justify them more. And so I do them more. And so I'll snack more. And so then I'll slide right on down that hill again. I don't know. Not that anybody asked for any advice on weight loss or whatever. It's just something that's important to me because it felt surprising to learn all that stuff. Like, I know all of that is like, I went to a nutritionist and she told me, and I'll never forget this, she told me, like, if there was an accurate book on weight loss or like being healthy, it would be the shortest book in the world and nobody would want to read it. Because it would literally just say diet and exercise. And it's like, oh yeah, it makes sense. Like, there's no quick solutions. But you'd be surprised if you, like, if you do that stuff, you'd be surprised how, I gotta keep her late. Her stamina is really bad. You'd be surprised how fast it all does happen. It's kind of like the first, I want to say the first month is the worst part. Like if you're already on a bad diet and you're just starting into your new diet, the first month is the worst because it's hard to stick to the new diet. And you're not going to see a lot of progress the first month. Like the first month is the worst of it. But after that, it speeds up pretty well. And I don't know. It speeds up pretty well. Hold up. Let's see what we're getting here. Let's get the carrots because we need some stamina. We're pretty stamina deficient. And we'll get the energy back too, so I think that's good. And we're on good track for the 1100 for power, so maybe we'll be okay there. We gotta keep her late though. This is long. Yeah. I must have brought the wrong legacy, I'm noticing. Because... Oh no, I swapped out that legacy. Yeah, we're B on long, which I don't like. But I guess we don't have too many long races to worry about. Okay, but let's do this. Gym is still very good, though. It's very, very good and very, very important. The gym is the hardest thing that I have trouble keeping regular because it's like, it's such a time commitment. Like a diet you can change without it being a big time commitment. The gym, you know, you have to do something. You have to go do something. And I think I already did the Yusuda Kinen, but we're going to do it again. What the heck? Why not? And that's the issue for me. That's what I run into trouble with everything in my life, is just time. I say this while streaming Umamusume. But I want to stream Umamusume, so this is like a treat for me. This is a treat, you know? I just said treats are bad, but I don't know. Everything is okay in moderation, I guess, but... It's just very easy for, like, snacks, like food treats, to lead to bad diets is the problem. This, I'm in no danger of this. I'm not gonna, like... This isn't like a gateway drug to more games. Like, I'm scheduling games into my schedule. So, I have that under control. Maybe for some people it would be. I don't know. For me, it's not. Yeah, there's nothing good. We gotta rest anyways. Another thing I stopped doing at the gym... And, oh man, we're getting no good trainings. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, let's just do wit and hope for something. Okay, we got something. It's not very good. Okay, we gotta do power. I guess we needed the energy anyways, so... It's fine. But at the gym, I kind of stopped doing as much cardio, which is bad because cardio is the thing that's good for your heart. But cardio is so boring. I find cardio to be very, very boring. I like weightlifting. Because you're more in control of what's going on, and you could do it a bit quicker, you know, and you're doing different things too. You know, with cardio, you're kind of just, and I used to like cardio, and I just don't anymore. But with cardio, you're just running, you know, like a lot. That's it. That's all you're doing. So it's a bit boring, I think. We can wait for a better... We can wait for a better training there. Let's just do the race. Famous last words. I'm going to regret that. Well, we got first, so maybe I won't regret it. And mood up. Okay, so that's kind of what I was hoping for. Well, we would have been able to mood up from this anyways, but, you know, whatever. What do we got here? We're actually good on power. 1050 or higher, you're set. You're good. You're going to hit 1100. So we're going to hit 1100, and it's time to transition into speed training. Speed and stamina. If we even need stamina, we might not even need stamina. We want to do this, we want to do the mile. We probably should do the mile. So let's just do this. Then we'll do the mile. Okay, yeah, that was a better training today, but whatever. We're gonna do the mile. I just feel we've got good power, but not good speed, so probably better for us to do shorter races. Yeah, eat. Nice. That was lucky. And a good training. This one went well. I say that like it's already over. I mean, it could still go south for us, but I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Our stats aren't that great, but I think we're good enough. I think we're good enough. I think we're good enough. Oh, B on long, though. Ooh, maybe not. I forgot about that. I probably should have gave her some skills. Okay, we're good. We're good. That was close. It's so weird talking about, like, diet and exercise, though, because it's such a stigmatized thing right now. Like, nobody wants to talk about it because everybody's at a different place, and I get it. You know, that's a very personal thing, and it's also, like, it's hard for people. I get why it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. It's just, like, I think it's important, you know? Of all of the things to bury your head in the sand over, like, your health is not one of them, I would say. Because you only have your one life, you know? And it's so easy, you know, to kick the can down the road on your health. But it's so bad to do that, you know? All right, let's get some stamina. We hit, I think, already our goal for 1100 for power. Yeah, we already hit it. So, what is this? Is this the finals? This is a semifinals. Semifinals, but what is it? It's a medium. We should be fine. I'm going to give her some skills just so we can be sure to be fine. We didn't get Corner Connoisseur, or Professor of Curvature. That sucks. We might not have gotten any good skills, because I don't remember seeing a lot of skills fly by. Yeah, I guess we got this and this. God, we got, like, no good skills. Okay, we got Fighter, at least. Tailhead High, that's good. Not much, though, man. Not much. We can basically buy everything that I care about. Breath of fresh air. That's, yeah, it's not great, but if we're not gonna get what is it called? Oh my gosh, Swinging Maestro. Then we might as well get Bofa. Bofa. Probably shouldn't say Bofa, but whatever. That's what people call it. So 3 lengths. We're doing good. We're doing good. I think the new setup is what we should be doing. We pushed a little bit into... we could actually push fewer things into power there, but I don't have the legacies to do that. So we'll just stick with what we got. It would be nice to bring a long spark. Maybe I could think about that a bit. We already got skills. Yeah, we're good. That was much more consistent this time around. We didn't... I don't think we did as many races as I wanted to do. Okay. Don't want any of that. I think we already got... Okay, we can get the gold skills. We can basically get all the gold skills for sure. Maybe get up tempo. We could set her up for the medium. You know, medium isn't the worst thing in the world here. And what are our greens? Greens aren't bad, actually. Competitive, non-standard. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's not get the... Because this is expensive, and... We'll get medium... I don't really actually want that. Let's look at the greens. Let's look at the greens. We'll get standard, non-standard, cloudy. We'll just get a shot at everything. How about that? Then we got 72 left over. Can we do anything with that? Feels like we should be able to do something with it, but we can't, I don't think. 72, nothing. We literally can't do anything with that. 135 if I take off a cloudy day. I'm not gonna use cloudy day, so 135. Let's just do that. I don't care about cloudy day. Let's get rid of that. I don't even really care about rainy day. I mean, I guess we could do this. We could get rid of rainy day. Then it gives us 162. We get lay low maybe. I don't care about that. We could get up tempo. Or we could get hesitant. Or medium. Let's get hesitant. Would I actually buy that though? I don't think I would actually buy that. Slightly increased fatigue for rush runners when positioned. Nah, I don't think I would do that. I wouldn't buy this. I wouldn't get this. Whatever. We'll get a medium. Get a medium. Probably, it's always better to get these, so we'll do this one. That leaves us with 62. I think I'm back at where I was initially. 62. There's nothing I can get up here for 62. So I could take off cloudy days. That brings us up to 125. I don't actually care about cloudy days. So we're getting a medium straight away. If we have 125, it is not enough for up-tempo. It is enough for one of these. So I guess we can get it. I guess we can get it. I don't know. Can we get lay low? No, we can't. 160. Holy crap. Let's do that. Let's do that. Whatever. It's fine. It's not great, but it's okay. Oh, terrible spark activation. What the heck? We did more than this. Okay, this is definitely glue. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. That was a good run though. That was a good. I think we're on the right track. Oh, I forgot to put my goals back up. Oops. There's my goals. I should have a little box to put behind it to make it easier to see. Okay, and as I said, we will do one more. What time is it? Yeah. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Oh, we gotta do the transfer. And then this is it. This is the last one. Oh yeah, it was this one. 2 power, 1 pace, stamina, stamina. The only reason I kept it is let's pump some iron and... She does have groundwork though. But I basically would be a wasted let's pump some iron. And it's only a 1-star groundwork. You know what? Sorry. You're out of here. I think part of the reason people don't like talking about that stuff though is like there's this implication that like I don't think I got a lot to work on. Oh no, wait. We used all of our guests. I can't use another guest. I'm not running this without a guest. Okay, well, maybe we are done. Okay, I'll finish my thought and then we'll move on. But I think that, I think that people think that it's like saying I'm doing this right and you're doing this wrong or whatever, but I don't think so. I think it's just like, here's what I've learned, and I still got a lot of crap to work on, but this helped me, so maybe it'll help you. All right, let's do our racer points. I forgot about that. I forgot about the limit on the guests, so I'm not doing another run without a guest legacy. So, sorry. Let's try to get our score a bit higher. Hey, that was not bad. 542. Not better than our last score, but maybe we'll get lucky. This one's iffy, but we'll spend a parfait on it anyways. Oh, we did good. We did good. Okay, well, we didn't get great score, but we did good though. We won. Again, they're giving me some pretty powerful, like they've all got pretty good moods. Okay, less good, less good. Come on, last one. This is a little bit more middle of the road for mood, so let's give it a shot. No, not even close. Okay, well, we tried, so we've got a pretty good score. We're still in retention range. I just think it's not going to stay. All right, let's do, so for this, I think I already did them. And tomorrow, these will be complete, so we'll get another rainbow shard. I guess we can go ahead and sign up for this. So let's do that. I don't believe I'm going to do Saiyan Sky. I tried to swap out Saiyan Sky and do like a chariot thing, but actually I think it was worse. What is this filtering by? Medium. I want to filter by long, which is anyways going to be the same gold chip. So, and I think doing this was better because there weren't enough people in the back. So gold chip was kind of filling in the back, which pushed Machiko no Fukukitaru to the front a bit and allowed her to be in 6th and 7th a little bit more frequently, which is kind of where she wants to be to proc, because she's got Let's Pump Some Iron and Moving Past and Beyond. Ideally, she'd be in 6th place. This is kind of just in case she's in 7th, but if she's in 6th, she might proc both Let's Pump Some Iron and Moving Past and Beyond. She just shoots up really fast. But then she just doesn't have any good velocity improvement skills to finish the race well. So that's what we really need for her. But, you know, still proud of her still. So I think this is what we're going to go with. You know, we got this Christmas Ogre. She's not good. She's won a few, but, you know, I don't know. She's not good. I tried. It's just too hard. I needed to get her more wit, but it's hard for a long with this Christmas Ogre. So I think this is what we're going to go with. So let's go with it. So we are entered. We're entered. Maybe I'll do a guerrilla stream to just stream the final race for like 10-15 minutes. But I do not have high hopes, honestly. I didn't stream any of this because I didn't think for a second that we would get to Group A finals. I thought for sure we would drop down to Group B, but we didn't. So maybe I should have streamed it. Maybe I'll stream the finals, the final race, just for fun. Okay, so that's taken care of. We've done that. What else do we have to do? We already did our scouts. I'm not going to spend more on Tamamo because I don't care to get to pity. We'll do this, but tomorrow. I don't know if it matters to hold on to these or not. They're permanent, so maybe they're worth keeping. Let me look at that actually. Inventory. Tickets. Details. Can be used in SR Plus Guaranteed Make Debut Scout Race 1. Can be used from the Scout list. What does that mean, though? Okay, I have 2 of these. I don't know if it matters and if I should just spend them or what. But I don't know why I'm holding on to them. You know what? Let's just spend them. We'll just spend them now. I feel bad that I didn't get to do another. So we'll just do some gacha here real quick. What do we get? I didn't need that. Okay, perfect. So that's garbage. Okay, next. I don't know if I needed that. I don't know. I guess we'll go find out. Okay, well, those are taken care of. We don't have those anymore. Yeah, we're good. We already did all this. Why is this still... Oh, it's just saying I entered. Okay. We could finish up the transfer requests. Let's do that. How many more of these do we have? 5 left. Okay. So let's do that. I wish I could filter these. Can I not filter these? Was this a bad one? 2 pace 3. Isn't this one I got rid of? I thought I got rid of this one. Okay. We'll get rid of her. She's not that great. I wouldn't use her for a legacy, so. How about this one? No, definitely not worth keeping. Let's get rid of this one. Oh yeah, let's turn off the goal. We're done with that. Sorry, no more spark hunting for today. Okay. Next is maybe this one? Wit. Wit, long, power, stamina. Yeah, I don't think I would keep that or use that or anything. Yeah, let's transfer her. Okay, next up is only 2 more left. Okay, we've got a Mayano here. Not great. Sparks, middling here. Not very good. She's not very good. Let's just get rid of her. Okay, and 1 more, then we can move on from this. We've got a King Halo here who... That's actually not the worst thing in the world. There's got to be something worse. That's actually not bad. Power, stamina, long 2. That we're keeping. Because that's pretty good activation, and it's got Let's Pump Some Iron. This kind of sucks down here. The legacies do. But let's keep her and call her Rice. What about you? I wouldn't use it as a legacy. I would not use it as a legacy, but there's got to be something worse. Oh, poor Fukukituru. No, you're gonna be the worst one? No, why? My heart. Okay, sorry, Fuku. Is there really nothing? Yeah, you really aren't that great. She's got Let's Pump Some Iron, move fast beyond. She's just not that good, though. Okay, sorry, Fuku. Goodbye. Okay, we did all the transfer requests. That's good. We got that out of the way. What didn't I get here? Oh, Trace and uniform winter outfit giveaway. So we get a new outfit and then the New Year's countdown login bonus. Cool. Let's see what that looks like. I was gonna say, I thought I did everything. Is this the winter outfit? I guess so. Let's change up our outfit for a bit. This isn't the winter outfit, is it? Isn't this what we normally had? Let me. Am I crazy? Probably I'm crazy. Where would I? How would I archive? I guess. And trainer notes. Machikane Fukukituru. You know, I do need to get her fans up. I just never race her because I don't have the legacies to race her yet. So. No, I think it is. I think it just looks so similar that it tricks my eyes a bit. I don't know, I like her special outfit more still. But we'll leave her in her in her winter clothes for a bit. We always have her in the other outfit, so might as well. Okay, what else? I don't want to do club right now. I got a new friend. I'll look at that later. Story. Yeah. I guess we could do some story. Maybe. Well, no, because this is just going to be... Yeah, we don't need to do that. All right, let's check this out, see if we can uncap. Okay, we can uncap, so one of those cards was worth it. I think it was the second one. No, okay, it was just some other random card I happen to have. Okay, so I guess we're throwing away both those golds that we got. It's unfortunate. We can do that, I suppose, while we're here. Yeah, here they are. Okay, we don't need any of those. Let me check something out. Oh, I don't have these two to... Well, I don't need to. I have Major Orion leveled up all the way. Okay, whatever. All right, maybe we'll stop earlier than I intended. Sorry about that. But it's just past, and it's almost 2.5 hours. So I usually only go for 2 hours, so it's a bit of a bonus, I suppose. Let me think. Yeah, I guess there's nothing else I want to say. So, thank you for joining me. Have a nice night, and talk to you later. Bye.